I just read Can You Keep a Secret by Sophie Kinsella. This is my third book that I have read by her, and I think that everyone needs to read at least one of her books because they're hilarious! They're so much fun! So, I'm gonna give this book 4 stars. For different reasons than I would give other books 4 stars. Sophie Kinsella books are they're not deep or anything like that. They're not these books that make you think and wonder about life and change the way you think about things. They're just really funny stories, and they're a lot of fun. And the characters are likable, and they get into these mishaps. Can You Keep a Secret is about this 25-year-old girl who can't keep a career and has all of these silly secrets. Not big, crazy secrets, just regular secrets that she's embarrassed to tell people. And she is on a short business trip, her first time going somewhere as someone important. And on her way back, there's a turbulence on the plane, and it freaks her out and she thinks she's gonna die. And so, of course, there's this handsome stranger from another country sitting next to her. And she spills all of her secrets to him because she thinks she's gonna die and she needs to tell someone. And then, of course, the plane does not crash and they're fine. And she's like, oh, silly me, I'm embarrassed, but at least I'll never see you again. Monday morning she goes into work, and turns out this guy that she told all of her embarrassing secrets to is the CEO of her company. Dun dun dun. So it just kind of goes on from there. There's this crazy big boss guy who knows all of these embarrassing things about her, and some of them are about coworkers and things that she does at work. And he's just this older, attractive, charming guy who kind of, you know, he teases her about the secrets and plays around. He kind of plays little games with her about it. And he's kind of mean about it sometimes, but at the same time he's really charming when he does it. Yeah. Like, it's not like it's one of those books that they're gonna make you read in high school because there's metaphors and foreshadowing and all that kind of crap. It's not one of those books that's gonna be famous for the way that it makes you think. But it is a good book, and it's well written, and it's funny, and the characters are likable, and I like the characters. I loved the guy in it. I was like in love with him. And they're just a lot of fun. Oh, and I mentioned it in my last review by a Sophie Kinsella book, which was I've Got Your Number, that they remind me of the Georgia Nicholson series, mainly because the author and the characters are British in both in Sophie Kinsella books and in the Georgia Nicholson series, and they're just silly. The characters are always really silly. Like, I find the characters in these books are kind of ditzy. So I think I might review the Georgia Nicholson series too, because it reminds me, like, when I read these books, it makes me feel like I'm reading a grown-up version of the Georgia Nicholson books. They make me seriously laugh out loud. Laugh out loud if you read these books. If you want to laugh a lot and have some good times while you're reading, these are the books that you should read. Sophie Kinsella, or you can start with this one, Can You Keep a Secret, because it's good. Oh my god, berry pomegranate Mio is delicious!